Hi guys, it's Devi Sharma, life coach and business consultant. In this video, we're talking with April, and April says, "Dear Miss Sharma, can you advise me how to deal with that sense of knowing but not having evidence to protect yourself from character definition? I am facing such problems at work, but I really love my job and don't know what to do. Thank you for your help in advance." April. So April, my question to you is, what is your purpose? What do you believe your purpose is? And do you think you're living your purpose in this job? Is this the only place that you can bloom? Is this the only place that you can do what you love doing? Is this the only place that can bring out your creativity and freedom of expression? You got to ask yourself these questions, because it's come to the point where you love doing what you're doing, but it's no longer satisfying you at a deeper level. Now you're being swayed into a different game. Now you got to play a different game. Now you got to play a proof point game. And do you want to be playing that game? You see, that sense of knowing that you have is your intuitive guidance. It's you working with your intuition. And your intuition can work for you and it can work against you. So you got to know what you're going to do with the knowledge. It can work for you in the sense that it helps you to see through people and helps you to see through situations. It can help you to play a better game, especially in a competitive environment. It can help you to know your clients at a deeper level and build better relationships with them, so that they can so that you can both have mutual beneficial relationships. It can work against you in the sense that you may not know how to use the information in the highest light. You may not know how to communicate it in the highest light, and so you may find that the situation is getting under your skin. The people are getting under your skin. It's boiling your nerves. Your emotions are building up, and you may have an outburst at some point in time. This is why it's important that you're emotionally intelligent, so that you know how to deal with what you know, right? So your intuition is a gift, but you got to know how to use it. And you got to know how to use it in making wiser decisions. Because not everything that you know you need to react to. Sometimes you just need to watch the game unfold and step back. Sometimes you can get involved, but ensure that you're in a position where you are mentally and emotionally stable, so that you could play confidently and succeed. Me, for example, I don't play these kind of games in the working environment, because what I know is that, and what I consider is that the other person is creating their own karma, and I don't want to be triggering anyone's crazy emotions for them to create negative karma for themselves. Because you see, when you're playing these kind of games, one lie will lead to another lie, and every time you outshine a lie, it will get to that person. And the more it gets to them, is the more creative they will become. In other words, they will create a situation to make themselves look good and you look bad. They will create a situation to prove that they're right and you're wrong. So you got to know if you want to be playing that kind of game, and if you want to get swayed from your purpose to that extent. Because even you can get deluded and lose sense of who you really are in playing such a game. Because you can get thrown back into your ego state and grow in your ego state by just trying to keep proving other people wrong and you proving yourself to be right. And if you choose to do that, then that sense of satisfaction that you're getting, you got to know if it's really worth it. Are you really feeling good about yourself by disempowering others and building yourself from that? Do you feel good that you're building yourself from seeing other people fall? That's something that you got to ask yourself. Even if the other person is wrong, do you feel it's good for you to build yourself from the fall of others? Right? So ask yourself that. Just get clear on who you really are. And if you really want to be playing this kind of game in your life, or if you just want to go past it, and if you want to go and bloom elsewhere, because you deserve that. You deserve to bloom, and you deserve to let your light shine. But you got to decide which environment that you're going to let it shine. You got to know your work. You got to know your values. You got to be clear on the life that you really want to live and the person that you really want to be in whatever challenge you're facing in your life, right? So that's my advice to you. And you know, this is really why I advise people to get a coach too, because even if you walk in a spiritual path, if you're meditating, if you're doing breathing techniques, if you're doing yoga, it's very important that you work on your mindset at the same time. Because even though you know what you know and you can feel it in your body, that's how you know you're working with your intuition, you feel it in your body. even though you know it, you can get thrown back into the ego state by the mere fact that you think you're always right and people are always wrong. You're trying to fix people and you want to see people to elevate when they're not ready to elevate. And this can start telling on your mental and physical health. It could start telling on your emotional health and start triggering all these kind of emotions within you. So it's good that you work with a coach to give you guidance, to help you to stay accountable to the goals that you're creating for yourself, so that you can really be a better version of yourself and make wiser decisions. Because spirituality in itself is a very slippery path, and people who walk the spiritual path can also get thrown off path and become very deluded and illusioned, right? So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Remember that if you need any coaching or you need guidance in any form or fashion, feel free to reach out to me at kamla09@yahoo.com. I'd be delighted to help you. And remember to live in full enjoyment always, because that's life. Love, love, love. See you guys.